Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Casey Bowen. Our top story tonight, new developments in the Chester Jackson investigation. We first brought you this story back in April after we uncovered video of Jackson being restrained by law enforcement and hitting his head on a metal toilet in a jail cell. Jackson ended up on life support. New tonight, Jackson's lawyer says he claims he was sexually assaulted during his time in custody at the Burleson County Jail. A motions hearing today had Jackson's lawyers trying to obtain records from the county, the City of Caldwell, the Texas Rangers, as well as personnel files of then Sergeant Robert Balcom and former Burleson County Sheriff Thomas Norsworthy. Jackson's lawyers say these records are crucial in their defense.
It's important that we get all the information and that they have solid, quality, reliable evidence to show and support their allegations against him.
As for the sexual assault claims, Jackson's lawyers say that they were all caught on camera.
I know Chester Jackson in his video did make allegations himself about being assaulted, not beyond for what we just saw in the video or what we've seen in the video, which is Balcom assaulting him, but he also alleged a sexual assault as well.
Jackson's lawyers and law enforcement say he was in the midst of a mental health crisis at the time of his arrest. The judge has asked both parties to put in writing their positions by the beginning of 2020 so she can make a decision on the records motions made today. And we've put together a timeline of events concerning the Chester Jackson investigation, and we stress some of this video may be difficult for some viewers. When we first broke this story, we obtained exclusive videos and a 911 audio call. As we break down the timeline, we want to remind you that some of these videos are graphic. On April 19th, Jackson was arrested for public intoxication, but family told the responding officers he needed help.
He's sick. Yeah, he's sick. He's mentally sick.
Just a day later, on April 20th, body camera footage shows Jackson here, being transported by officers to a different cell, being led by a Caldwell police officer who lets go of his arm, causing him to fall to the floor. Then a different officer comes from around the corner and is seen pushing Jackson against the wall, where he seemingly hits his head on a metal toilet. The officer, later identified as Sergeant Robert Balcom, he's no longer with the Caldwell Police Department. That same day, April 20th, lawyers of the family said Jackson was released, but not turned over to family.
But his mother was not allowed to pick him up from the jail.
That's because lawyers claim law enforcement said Jackson was unstable.
Are you willing to do that?
What?
A day later, April 21st, Jackson was transported to Cross Creek Psychiatric Hospital, where upon entering the facility, he's heard screaming.
Let me go. I'm not in custody. I don't want to be here. Let me go. Y'all seen it. Hey,
that footage is taken around 2 p.m. Then less than 4 hours later comes this graphic 911 call.
They're doing full-blown compressions right now.
Okay, now real quick, is he, and I just need to verify, is he awake?
No.
Is he breathing?
No.
And do they have the AED on him?
No, it looks like they're still doing compressions.
Staff members can be heard saying that Jackson became, quote, agitated and was giving sedatives.
He was given 2 milligrams of Ativan, 10 of Haldol, and 50 of Benadryl.
This 911 call was crucial for piecing together what came next.
He was put in a hold and he's not breathing.
At 6:03 on the 21st, Jackson arrived at St. David Medical Center, where he was placed on life support. Lawyers said his family didn't find out the state of his condition until Monday, 2 days after they tried to pick him up from the jail. As for Jackson now, his attorney said he is still currently under doctor's care. He was not in court today and is still recovering at a rehab facility in Austin.